Okay, so here we are in Lightroom, and I'm in the library module. You can do this in the develop module as well. And I have four images, 36, 37, 38, and 39 that I'm going to select. So I'm going to shift click all four images, right click to edit in all the way down at the bottom, open as layers in Photoshop. So these four images should now open in Photoshop. And I say should because sometimes you just don't get all of the layers coming up. And here we are in exactly what I just said. So I'm going to close out this image, don't save, go back to Lightroom, reselect. So shift click 36, 37, 38, 39, right click, edit in, open as layers in Photoshop, and try it again. And I can see Photoshop is now thinking properly and the images are opening up. You can see the individual layers showing up on the right hand side. Okay, so now we have all four layers. You now need to shift click to select all four before you go to the edit menu, very important. So now we go to edit, auto align, make sure auto is selected. I usually don't mess with vignette or geometric. I just go to auto, click OK. You can see it's thinking, aligning layers, all four are already done. I next then go back to edit and say auto blend. And I have to make sure that stack images is selected right here. Seamless tones and colors, content aware. Sometimes I'll use seamless tones and colors, sometimes I don't. Give it a whack with your own images and see how it works. But once those options are chosen, click OK. You'll now see the progress bar again, blend selected layers based on content. You can see it's working. And this will take a little bit of time. You see my beach ball. It's blending the selected layers. This will usually take for about four images and maybe up to a minute, maybe a little bit longer. Again, depending upon how your machine is configured, how much RAM, what your processor speeds are, etc. But as you can see, it's creating the layer masks now, seamless composition. And there we are. We have our four images with masks automatically generated by Photoshop and a merged image, which is the result of stacking all four. So now go to File menu, do a Save As to give it a unique name, and I'll call this Test, and I'll use the .psd file format. Click on Save. Excuse me. You can look up here in the title bar of your image to see the percentage being saved. And this will take, again, about a minute or two for just four images. If you have more images, it'll take longer. And in some cases, it'll be over 5 minutes, depending upon what you're trying to stack and blend and auto align. But generally speaking, with just four images, it'll take about a minute. We're about 3/4 of the way through here now. 73, 74. It should quickly go to completion, which it is. I will then close this window, hide Photoshop, go back to Lightroom, and if you have everything set up as capture time, it should come in close to where your other images that you originally selected are. And in this case, you can see here 6952 test PSD. So this is the stacked image, and these are the individual images that we originally did for stacking. So you can now go to the develop module, play with all your processing steps, and you are pretty much where you want to be. That's it.